San Jacinto Pacific. What you got there? Yes, clear. Clear. Pacific. 2423 live, we'll get them all.
Let's be honest. The world is getting dumber. Hooked on endless scrolling, short-form content, cheap dopamine. Attention spans are collapsing, social media rewiring our brains. Most people aren't thinking anymore. They're just consuming, scrolling, distracting themselves from their own potential. Be honest, when was the last time you sat in silence without reaching for your phone? Most people can't even be alone with their own thoughts for 5 minutes. They say they want success, but they can't even focus for 30 minutes. They chase motivation, but they're slaves to impulse. And what about you? How many times have you told yourself you'd start something new, only to quit a week later? We are living in an age of effortless pleasure and declining ambition. Hard work is rare. Discipline is mocked. Struggle is avoided. People want results, but reject the process. Comfort is worshipped. Mediocrity isn't just accepted, it's expected. But here's the secret: in a world where nobody is trying, you don't have to be extraordinary to get ahead. You just have to be intentional. Most people are too distracted to even take the first step. But if you can resist, just a little, if you can focus, just a little, you will be miles ahead of 99% of people. And here's the truth: you don't need a perfect plan. You don't need to know your life's purpose. Because nobody really does. You just have to start. Pick anything. A skill. A habit. A goal. Learning a language. Getting in shape. Mastering your mind. The hardest part is step 1. It's messy. It's unclear. You won't have everything figured out. But movement creates clarity. Once you start, things begin to align. Patterns emerge. The noise fades. And suddenly, what once felt impossible starts to make sense. Most people never experience this. Because they never begin. So the question is, will you? Do you understand the problem? You see why most people stay stuck. Now, we have 3 paths forward. 3 choices. 1. The comfort trap: why people stay the same. People say they want change, but they refuse to pay the price. They dream of transformation, but they never step into the fire that forges it. Why? Because they are trapped. Not by the world. Not by society. But by something far worse. Their own mind. The inner conflict. The comfort cage. The addiction to stagnation disguised as ease. This is the psychology of staying the same. 2. The second option is to break free. If you know you're stuck, the next logical step is breaking free. But how? Cut the noise. Escape the dopamine cycle that keeps you weak and distracted. Reclaim your focus. Build discipline. Master your mind before it masters you. This is the path of control. The path of reconstruction. The reset button most people never press. I'll break down the first 2 options in future videos. But right now, we need to talk about something deeper. Because before you can escape, grow, or succeed, you have to face the truth about yourself. You think the world is holding you back. That society is rigged against you. That distractions, dopamine, and short-form content are the problem. No. The real enemy isn't your phone. It isn't the system. It isn't the algorithm. It's you. Most people will live and die without ever truly living. They wake up, distract themselves, work a job they don't care about, numb themselves at night, and then they do it all again. Days turn into weeks, weeks into years, and one day, without warning, they realize their time is up. The saddest part? They never even tried. Not really. They told themselves they'd start tomorrow. They waited for the perfect moment. And then life slipped through their fingers like sand. Look around. Most people are just existing. Not thinking. Not choosing. Not fighting for anything. Just floating through life, waiting to die. And if you don't break free, you will be one of them. A man who avoids suffering avoids growth. A man who avoids discipline avoids freedom. And a man who avoids the truth will never escape himself. You are weak because you run from discomfort. You scroll instead of thinking. You chase pleasure instead of meaning. You choose comfort over pain, but pain is the price of transformation. Dostoevsky said that suffering is sacred. Why? Because struggle is the only thing that makes a man stronger. Without hardship, without discipline, without pain, you are nothing. Just another person drifting through life, waiting for something to change, but too afraid to suffer for it. Every great mind, every powerful man, every real success was forged in struggle. There is no shortcut. No hack. No easy way out. You will either suffer voluntarily, through discipline and purpose, or you will suffer anyway, through regret and mediocrity. Pain is inevitable. The question is, will you choose it? No one is stopping you. No one is holding you back. No one is keeping you trapped, except you. Your fear. Your hesitation. Your need for comfort. Your addiction to easy dopamine. The little voice in your head that whispers, just take it easy. You have time. It's not that bad. That voice is your enemy. And if you listen to it, you will lose. Because every time you hesitate, every time you procrastinate, every time you say, tomorrow, you tighten the chains around your own soul. And one day, you won't even realize you're chained. You'll think this is just how life is. You'll accept failure as normal. And that's when you'll be truly lost. So now, you have a choice. You can stay the same. Click off this video. Go back to scrolling. Go back to your distractions. Tell yourself you'll change someday. Or, you can face yourself. Right here. Right now. Because this moment defines you. Will you keep running? Or will you finally wake up? Decide.